Anthony Hudson here for the clash between the Blues and the Giants. The temperature is cool here at the MCG. Well, given these conditions, it looks like this is going to be a pretty scrappy match. And with me is legend of the game, Gary Lyon.
Cheers, Hutto. I'm happy to be here today.
For today's match, we have the Blues and the Giants. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it.
We know the scoring capabilities of both teams, so it's all about the defence of both sides. If this turns into a shootout, it becomes about which team holds up better defensively.
The Blues make their way onto the field, ready to put in another big performance.
September, the winds begin to change.
The captains make their way to the centre circle for the coin toss. The Blues winning the toss. As the home and away season draws to a close, there's one final hurdle before the pointy end of the season.
The last few years have thrown up some frenetic finishes to the season. What does the last round have for us today?
These lineups look very strong, and both teams look fired up and set to go. Can't wait for this one to begin, and I think the crowd would agree too. They are on the edge of their seats. Tap came from Nankervis. Finds the loose ball. Mumford dug it out. Stabs at the kick. Daniels leaps over the top. Might be too far out to score. Marks now and can send it back. He drives it. He gives chase to the footy. Picked off the deck. Dumont gets the handball away. Takes possession. It's a poor kick and it hits the behind post. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Ball collected. Going for goal number one. Look at them celebrate that effort. He's kicked the first goal.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Nankervis won the hit out. Umpire calls for the ball. Slapped away. He wins possession. The umpire will ball it up. One down. Applying the physical pressure. Hughes gets the loose ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Nankervis won the tap. Tabernac clean from the half volley. Jones gets in the way. Using every ounce of energy he has left. DeConning looks to get onto the football. Ball up call. Won the hit out. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Wins the ruck duel. Difficult ball control. Anderson keeps it moving. Kennedy, hurried kick. Couldn't complete the mark. They can create from this. The ball mopped up. Releases by hand. Wiedering finds possession. Fighting hard was Bailey. Jones marks uncontested. Jones has resources out wide. Finds himself in space and marks. Silvani elects to kick. The umpire will ball it up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Anderson just gets the kick away. 23 has a great set of hands. Brings it out of the pack. Worked hard to get on the end of that. De Boer puts it on the boot. A race for the loose ball. Bailey there to mop up. Takes a nice mark. Gets the handball away. He gets his hands on the footy. That ball comes off the post. The Blues, no time to drop off. Less than a kick the difference.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. A bad finish results in the behind.
Hughes ready to bring it back into play. It's a foot race to get this one. De Boer spills it. The ball in the hands of Bailey. He lays off the pass. Tries to release the pressure. It'll be a ball up. Tap down.
Thank you, Ivan.
Won it down. Bounce works for Jones. Kicks hurriedly. Good mark there. Keeps the kick low. The mark is taken by Neal. Sinks the slipper into it. A great mark taken there. Advances down. Spent that one before he earned it. Now we'll get a ball up. Taps it down. Well picked up.
Thank you, Ivan.
Thrashes it. He gains possession. Bailey didn't mark it. Just gets it onto the boot. Dug it out. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Kick by Neal. Terrific mark there. Decides to kick. The clock ticks down. Only 90 seconds left. Goes with the kick. Taking a nice grab. A spearing kick. Takes the mark. Uses it now. Dumont runs after the ball. Bound away to keep balance. Use the hands and gives away the free. Lipinski has resources out wide. Sard kicks it. And the mark will be paid. Slams it on the boot. Easily takes the mark. Tips it towards half forward. He flies high. Oh, what a mark! Big contender there for the mark of the year. Good opportunity for the Blues to put a goal through here. 50 metres out. Move it on. He might kick a goal. Tabernac creates a goal. Celebrating hard. The Blues are in front.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That's a really good team goal.
Nankervis won it down. He's got the footy in his hands. He flicks it over. Jones slams it onto the boot. Kicked off by Anderson. De Boer going for number one. No issues with that drop punt. He celebrates hard after that. The Giants hit back and grab the lead.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Nankervis with the hit. Gives the old don't argue. He has to hold on to those. He can take off after that handball. Fisher earns a free kick. Move it on! A goal will see the Blues take the lead. Steady hands there as he holds that one. This well within range. Move it on! Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
Of course, Hunter.
Smiles all round. The Blues goes back in front. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The scores, the Blues 13 to the Giants 12.
The Blues should be happy with their lead, Hutto. They came out focused and committed to a very good game plan.
Nankervis, the number one ranked player on the ground.
He is doing everything right.
On the bongo, a bonfire is the inter-camp visual. Werewolves howl at the riverbank ritual. Down by the river, I learned how to swim. Where the records play and wash away all the stress that's been. It fueled my fire higher, it took me higher, higher, up and up and up. Well, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, and let go. Yeah, the fun house is open, and now the sundown's approaching. The boat shed is where I live it up all day, and magic mushrooms litter the walkway. To a gum tree swing for the hot sun, where we fish off the dock with a shotgun and a BMX track out the back, not giving a shit with a pig on the spit. And you can bet your bottom dollar there's a two. We got the backyard looking like the wrong zoo with the fluoro skyline, bats in the distance. Facts, you won't catch Max doing dishes. We got an AK shooting clay pigeons, and Ism on the decks banging grave diggers. And if the cops come and stop the beat, that's when I let a pack of ridgebacks off the leash. Down by the river, learn how to swim. Where the records play and wash away all the stress that's been. It fueled my fire higher, it took me higher, higher, up and up and up. Well, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, and let go. It fueled my fire higher, it took me higher, higher, up and up and up.
Ready to go for the second turn. Nankervis gets it down, gets it away. It's cut off by Anderson. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Handballs under pressure. Put this through and they regain the lead. Drop punt finds its way home from Hughes. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. Congratulated by his teammates.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. He did really well there and gets the reward. The Giants are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well it forces the opposition to play that style.
Punches it clear. Has it now. Fisher got hands to it. They could take the lead here. It looked impossible, but he made it work. That's his first. He loved that one. They're in the lead now.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Hammers it. The bounce made it tough. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Silvani going for number one. A great goal. Gets some reward for his efforts. The Blues could kick back-to-back goals. 7 points the difference.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. The Giants just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Thumps it clear. Pushes off the tackler. Releases the handball. Neal quickly onto the boot. Tabernac got under it. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor. Move it on. He takes the shot. A drop punt through the goals. Tabernac enjoying that goal. The Blues doing well at the moment.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. The Giants need to be more efficient with their ball use. They've allowed the opposition too much influence from intercept marks.
Punched away. He has the ball. Jones impressively steps around. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Fends off the tackler. Neal dropped what he should have taken. Lipinski wants to keep it moving by hand. Just releases the ball. Sard flicks it over. Is in his possession. Collecting high fives now after that goal.
Yes, Hutto.
He puts through his first goal. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The Blues with the edge right now over the Giants.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. The Blues have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Clears the contest with the ball now. Off hands. Mumford going for number one. What a lovely goal from there. He acknowledges the crowd. The scoreboard starting to worry the Giants now.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Thumped clear. Taken by Jones.
Thank you, Ivan.
Swats it. Sherrack will be the recipient of the free. Sherrack has resources out wide. Picked up under pressure. Reed drops the mark. Jones read it best. Drop punt straight through the middle. Gets his first. They get around him after that effort. Just under 2 goals the difference now.
That's a really good team goal. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. The Giants need to be far more competitive with their clearance work. They can't win games that way.
Hammers it. He's got the football now. Makes it somebody else's problem. 23 gets the ball. The umpire calls for a stoppage. What can you tell us, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
He looks like he needs a spell. Finds a bit of room to mark. Fisher keeps coming. Shuffled up by Chera. Clean pickup by Williams. He slams it towards goal.
Okay.
Silvani loves that goal. The Blues lead is now 13.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Thumps it clear. He's got the football now. Curnow takes the mark. Looks to move it by foot. Taberner gets in a good position. 50 metres from home.
Move it on.
Can he put it through? The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. He's enjoying that goal. That's 2 in a row for the Blues. The lead is now 19.
He did really well there and gets the reward.
Just 2 minutes on the clock.
The Giants are winning the ball around the contest but aren't converting it into scores. They need to find a way to use it better on the outside.
Thrashes it. He's got the footy in his hands. Needs a bit of a rest. And will get a ball up. Nankervis clears the contest. Fought hard to get a handball away. Is in his possession. Kicks in heavy traffic. Great mark. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. What a sensational goal. A second goal in the bag. This kick puts them further into the lead. Pretty happy with that one.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Nankervis got a fist to it. With the ball now. Marks that ball uncontested. He makes that kick count. Full price. Reach celebrating hard. The Giants reduce the margin.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. The Giants are creating plenty of chances from turnover. They just need to generate that into more scoring opportunities to be a big chance. The Blues are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Keeps it moving. Walsh with the ball. Neal receives the ball. A time to celebrate. Gets his first. They stretch their lead with that effort. He's excited about that one. The Blues beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 61 to 36.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Punches it clear. Mops up the loose ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Nankervis thumps it forward. Silvani with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. The ball ends up going to ground. And now we'll have a ball up. Clears the contest. We'll get a stoppage. Thumped clear. Jamont dug out the loose ball. Jamont won himself a free. Chose to kick it. Mumford runs after this one. Fisher wins the foot race. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. Another goal. He's kicked a couple now. And that puts them further in front. His teammates rush over.
This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Swats it. Has it now. Nunes hacking it out of there. Intervening brilliantly was Jones. Receives the handball and takes off. Jones creating plenty with the ball. Reed drives the kick. A chance to gather the ball. Curnow missed an opportunity to mark. Wins the race to the ball. Gets it out of... Half-time arrives, Gary. What are your thoughts on the first half?
The Blues will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
Nobody can hold on here. What can you tell us from the stats, Gaz?
The Giants are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Thanks. It's half-time and no doubt the coaches will want to have a chat to their teams about their first half performance. Begin proceedings in the second half. Punched away. My ball, says the umpire. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
He couldn't hang on. Morrison applies a bump. Well, now it's a ball up. Big thump from Nankervis. Picked up now. Gets the loose ball.
Thank you, Ivan.
The Blues are getting first use from their ruckman.
Now we've got a ball up. Thrashes it. Takes possession. We'll have another ball up. Punched away. Did well to control the ball. The contest, no match for him.
Good call, Hutto.
Chips it towards half forward. He wins the ball in the air. A piercing kick from Morrison. The Giants fans would love to see this one sail through.
Move it on!
He heads for home. Great mark under pressure.
The Blues have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top. What a mark!
Works it across the ground. Sark with an easy mark. A low stabbing kick. Marking in space was Bowes. Got boot to ball. Fisher looking to track down the footy. Finds his man. Has a runner alongside him. Reed will be praying he doesn't miss this chance. He celebrates hard after that. The Giants now only trail by 25.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. The Giants are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities. They just need to convert those into scores.
Punches it clear. He has the ball. Ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Shipley picks up the loose ball. Over the top of the pack.
The Blues haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Morrison couldn't be happier with that goal. The Giants have kicked the last 2 goals. The Giants behind by 19.
That's a really good team goal.
Down to the last 3 minutes.
The Giants need to tighten up once the ball leaves the contest. The opposition are getting lots of uncontested ball and it's hurting them on the scoreboard.
Thump clear. Gets around the imaginary opponent. Handball finds Shipley. Walsh slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. Lipinski rushes with the kick. Couldn't quite with the mark. Trying to avoid everything out there.
Thank you, Ivan.
Hammers it.
Thank you, Ivan.
Clears the contest. Does well to get it out. Fantasia has the ball. At full stride, receives the handball. Ball spills. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Doherty moves it now. A big contested grab. With a driving kick. They chase after the loose ball. Puts on a big hit. Perryman puts his body on the line. Hacks it out of there. Got hands to it. Cherac failing to get near it, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Only 2 minutes remaining. Dug out the loose ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Ball off hands. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Movement by hand. Getting pushed out of the way was Shipley. Just put it on the boot. Gets into a good position to take that. Goal scoring opportunity for Lipinski. 45 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from.
On.
He takes aim. Unbelievable. And they put it through. 3 goals for him now. What an effort. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Smiles all round.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
We're down to the last minute and a half. Nankervis just swats it away. Kerno found a way to mark that one. Puts boot to ball. Sherratt does well to mark. Testing shot outside 50. Sherratt has resources out wide. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result.
Move it on.
Neil decides to go for home. What a kick, and he puts it through. Look at them celebrate that effort. The Blues have kicked the last 2 goals. Now they lead by 31.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. He did really well there and gets the reward. The Blues are leading the inside 50s, and right now that's converting into scores.
Winning it was Mumford. He gains possession. Applies a bump. Handballs. Gives it to Neil Bullen. He just can't get out of the action. Just handballs into space. Slams it onto the boot. A race for the loose ball. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. He spears the ball. Wiedering gets on the end of this. Moves it by foot. A good mark under the circumstances. Perryman sends one up towards the wing. Using every ounce of energy he has left, and he's stepped over the boundary line. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
He wins possession. Wiedering throws the ball away. The kick from Daniels. Stands tall and marks. Wants to keep moving. We head into the final term with the Blues 79 playing the Giants 48.
The Blues will want to keep the foot on the accelerator and finish this last quarter strongly.
A high-scoring third term sees opportunity for both sides heading into the final quarter. Anything to add, Gaz?
The Blues have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Much appreciated, Gaz.
Take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Guides it down. Just dismisses his opponent. Gone in the tackle. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
Reed needs to execute this shot at goal. A long way from home, and it goes a long way. What a goal! The Giants convert in a time of desperate need, celebrating hard.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. The Giants giving themselves a chance on the turnover, but they can't seem to be putting it on the scoreboard.
Mumford with the punch. Goes short by hand. Picks up the loose ball. Hacking it out of there. A strong mark in the pack from Fisher. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Big kick required from this distance.
Hold on to the ball for a few moments and just take the sting out of the game.
Taconic has it. 10 metres out.
Move it on.
Puts it right through the middle. Congratulated by his teammates. The Blues are threatening to blow this margin wide open.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. The Blues are falling behind in the contested possessions. They don't want to give the opposition a chance to get back into it.
Thumps it clear. We'll get a ball up. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
The umpire calls for it. Swats it. The loose ball picked up. Manages to get a hand to it. Gets a hand to the ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Tap down. Dug out by 23. We'll have another ball up. Guides it down. Neal puts on a big hit. Slick with the hands. Rushes with the kick. Kennedy couldn't keep his hands on it. Umpire calls for the ball. Won it down. Ace collects the loose ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
One down.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Taps it down. Neal couldn't stick the tackle on Jones. Marks all alone. Dumont has put it on the boot. Bailey steals possession. Gets a quick kick away. Doesn't take the mark. A clean pickup. Putting his skills on display. Jones landed in his back on this occasion. Fisher with a low spearing kick. Nankervis needs to lift.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Thumps it clear. Lipinski made the tricky bounce look easy. He takes the mark. Goes by foot. Takes that one strongly. Looks up with a kick. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. It's offline. The Blues by 32.
You've just got to do better there. The Giants just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Players move as they look to provide an option. Doing well to intercept that kick. He gives it a ride. Takes a simple grab. Puts it on the boot. Ace leading the race to the loose ball. Intercepted. I hope that's not serious. He looks to be in a lot of pain. Taberner coming from the ground, and it could be day over. Drives the kick hard. Daniels hangs onto that one.
Really good mark.
Elects to kick. Quickly onto the boot. Drops the ball. Jones just fends off his opponent. Daniels gathers it now. Morrison is having a stellar match.
He's everywhere at the moment.
Reed determined to reach the ball. Ball picked up. Runs out of room and we'll get a throw in. We'll get a ball in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Uses the bump. Manufactures the handball. Goes by hand. Ball gets cut off. Nankervis got him high there. Jones takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far.
Move it on!
If they kick this, they give themselves a chance. Gets some reward for his efforts. Probably left their run a little late here.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
Clears the contest. He wins possession. Ball up in the centre square. Mumford won the hit out. Well collected on the bounce. Mumford has resources out wide. He goes it alone. It's a behind, unable to make any inroads there. The Giants close the gap to 25.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. The Blues have managed to rack up a big number of marks, and it's easy to see why they're leading this match.
Looking to bring it back into play. Gathered by Lloyd. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Manages to get a hand away. He's got the footy in his hands. Listen to the roar of the fans. They love that decision. Powell uses it by foot. Finds this and marks well. Uses it by foot. The mark has been taken.
Move it on!
Lining up for goal number 4. Nails the goal. He acknowledges the crowd. That's 2 in a row for the Giants. Finding their way back into this one.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. The Giants are allowing the opposition too much room on the outside. They need to close them down faster once they break away.
Swats it. Did well not to confuse himself. Moved on by Powell. Jones found some space and marked.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. The Blues forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
That goal is a cracker. They get around him after that effort. They have all the momentum at the moment.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. The Giants giving themselves a chance on the turnover, but they can't seem to be putting it on the scoreboard. The Blues are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It's giving them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
What can you tell us, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and you can just sit back and...
The Giants will look back at today as a performance they want to learn and move forward from. How did you see that one, Gary?
One team will walk out pretty happy today, Hutto, and the other team will be disappointed at their missed chances.
Thanks for that.
Late September, the winds begin to change.
Final scores, Arc 86 to 73. That's all the time we have for today. It's been a great day of football, and we'll see you again soon.
Our backs against the wall. When the clock runs out. to reflect.